Guy, can you chat for a second? There are important updates in Crimson versus section. Because my chat's all messed up. Not what I want. Delete it. Has been deleted by now. Everyone, please calm down. Even if what you are all saying is true, no one will believe you were there. While it's true that there was some server problem, actually the server crashed. For a while, it only lasted for a few minutes. It was nowhere near the length of time you have mentioned. This is a fact acknowledged by most players. If you wish to deny this, I can only say that you simply must calm down, relax, and please post what happened with as many details as possible. This post has been deleted by the ad. Texto and others made a big deal. That does seem like... Is it just me, or does this all seem suspicious? Maybe it's just a big joke that got started on another school. This post has been deleted by name. This post has been deleted by name. I gotta write this down. Ingrid, Alice, Iraqi, Fatal, Jack, would you mind telling me your story? I'll listen to you. Sir, Yoda, may I humbly request that you allow me to sit in on your chat. On another note, it's amazing how thoroughly this conversation has been deleted. Sure, that's fine. Maybe there's something shady going on in the back. Okay, so we are going to go back here. I kind of hit a button by mistake. But if you guys didn't miss what was happening, when we started this game, we were locked in. We were literally locked in to the world. Think about how you treated me. Till I don't really accept you as my profession of doing things. They weren't too bad after all. A seriously flower gift card. You should have sent something like that to Adam. I really did get one if I'm not mistaken. I wanted you to have it. Driving around in my car, I haven't been able to go out much though. I drive a red convertible. Of course, the only gentleman who rides is passenger seat. In my passenger seat is my cat. Not right now. There were lots of girls that I wouldn't have mind, but things always get ugly and blow up on me. It's particularly my fault for not being clear. I would never figure out where the line between a friend and a lover was. I get lots of calls from friends who are girls, and usually they want me to come to even the number or talk about their problems with work or relationships. Sometimes they just want me to help them with moving or do something. Please, I feel so used on those PSL. The only time I had someone I called to call a real girlfriend was in high school. Never forget your real life. got 3 on her. And Puros is right now still in the red. We still gotta work with him. Look at this. Hello all. This is my first time posting on this forum. I'm Gilred, the leader of the network. The last round of server trouble was truly amazing. I became unable to log out. Too technical. Currently, we at the medic team are investigating the situation. We would love for any of the other server troubles that came to assist. As soon as the results of our investigation are completed, we plan to send them to CC Corp and launch a full contact. If you would like to help, please whisper me at either Saku or Adeo. Thank you. Come on, there's no way anyone could get trapped inside of a game. Please stop spreading your lies. What are you going to do if CC Corp ends up shutting down the world? How are you going to take responsibility if that happens? That said, let me now offer my personal opinion. I've always respected the medic union up until now, but I'm extremely disappointed after reading this post. I can't believe your entire guild would be a willing accomplice to what amounts to an act of cyber terrorism. It's still not too late. Please stop this while you can. Gilred is telling the truth. We really were trapped inside the world. Please believe it. When you say trapped, you mean that you just weren't able to log out, right? I personally think you're severely exaggerating. Please stop making this such a big deal. No, I mean that we were really inside the world. I distinctly remember trying to move my fingers and having my character move there the same way. There was no mistake. Nah, I'm afraid I still can't believe it. I mean, there's just no way that could happen. Sounds like one of those BCI things. This is my biggest concern too, to be honest. It's really a nuisance how much stir this is causing. Oh yeah? I saw that in the news. It's a new type of interface, right? It's true that these kinds of things would be entirely possible with a BCI system. Maybe CC Corp accidentally overwrote the current world program with an experimental and used for BCI experiment. If you don't mind, I'd be glad to help. I'll whisper you later. I can't explain this too well, but I can guarantee you it had nothing to do with a program like that. Gotta write this down. Gilred, Sagittarius, Zephyra, Virgilius, would you mind telling me your stories? I'll whisper you in town. I don't get it. Tell me how. Yet another bare bones post, eh? I'm assuming that you didn't understand what the official explanation. Alright then, I'll try to explain this as easily as I can. Decks are made up of 4 cards. They break down like so. General cards times 1, unit cards times 3. This is the basic rule you must follow whenever you make a new deck. Other rules are the total cost of the unit card must be the same or equal to the general card's unit. As long as the general card's charisma allows it, you can have as many of the same unit cards in a deck as you like. General card stats contains the following characteristics. A general with high charisma will have low AP. General with low charisma will have high AP and high AP. Using the information I mentioned in my last response, general card stats, I'll now tell you what kind of unit cards to use to construct different kinds of decks based on your general's characteristics. improve on your general strong points. For example, if your general has a lot of AP, put in a unit card that will raise it even more. Make up for your general's weak points. For example, if your general doesn't have much AP, include a unit card that will raise it. Make your general stronger all around. For example, if your general has a lot of AP but almost no AP, use unit cards that will not only raise their AP, but also make it so they can attack. Combination of these two styles listed above. Although I've written down how to build a deck around your general, you can also try building a deck around it. I already know this. I've been trying to fix it. Di sent it. Di, can you post another message? I don't know what's going on with this. Her new message is showing up over there, but it's not showing up on the live stream chat. But it was disconnected 3 times. Might have to turn the overlay off. It's already highlighted in blue. Click the eyeball. Now click on the streamer bot below it. That's not streamer bot. I said below it. You didn't even click the eyeball on the background. Now click where it says sync settings. Now you have to change the size of your chat. And I had it on 28. And then 28. Now you gotta refresh the chat. Right click. Refresh. Now you have to connect it. Oh, I need the pass. No, you don't. Just click connect. Now it still doesn't work. That's because you need the password to reconnect. That's why it didn't work. It used to have connect automatic. What is it? Type the password in wrong? Yeah.
I can't do that.
Trying to figure out why those are turned off, because it should automatically it's loading. Don't know what's going on. We'll fix it later. Although I've written down how to build a deck around your general here, you can also try building a deck around the unit cards you want to use once you've figured out the concept. When adding unit cards into a deck, be sure to think about how you'll want to best divide up your general's charisma. Specialist style, a style that bets everything you have on your best unit card junction ability. Once you've added a unit card with a high cost, add it to another unit card to fill out the remaining charisma. These cards will usually have a cost of around 1 to 2. Balance style, a style that aims for victory by dividing your general charisma essentially for a well-balanced deck by launching any outside feature. For example, when using a general with an 8 charisma, you will use unit cards with 3, 2 cost. Rare cards may look to be really strong or have an amazing junction ability, but just putting one in your deck doesn't guarantee your victory. Be sure to double check your general cards characteristics and your unit cards characteristics. Think about how to use your general's charisma most effectively. Okay, that's it. Does that help? Chat came back up, but it doesn't look like it's sending any new messages. But why is this happening? That looks better, because I don't know why I was picking. That's quite small. Yeah. I don't get it. Tell me how. Did you read the manual? Try to figure these things out for yourself before asking people. For that matter, let me say this. I know this makes me sound like a grumpy elder, but try to be a little more polite when asking others for favors. Someone's going to want to help with an anecdote. Now, I fully agree with what you're saying, but let's tell it anyway. Guys, it looks like he's going all in the thread. Crimson versus that. Versus. This lets you enter a deck made in the cards menu in the battle arena. Once entered, decks will automatically find opponents and fight them. So there's no need for the player to control them. Also, if you choose the log command in the versus menu, you can see the battle log of your 20 most recent fights. Game help. Explains how to play Crimson Versus, how to use the menus and other aspects. I recommend making this the first stop if you become unsure of what to do. And this will log you out of Crimson Versus and bring you back to your computer schedule. You can save your game with Data Manager or something just like you did with the voice. Don't forget to save your game before turning off your computer. When playing Crimson Versus, your status is shown at the bottom right of the screen. I'll explain your status to you just in case. Player name displays the name you choose when making your account. Registered deck displays the name of the deck you currently have. Registered in the battle arena. Battle record displays your total battle wins, losses, and starting the game cannot be reset. Rank displays your rank. Your rank goes up the more you win and goes down the more you lose. That should help you do it. Did that help? At long last, it's back. The rules and terms may have changed a lot, but who cares? I'm just happy to be able to play Crimson Versus again. Okay, I'm off to jump into this red hot world all over again. They've restarted service. This is great. Still, they've made a lot of changes since before. They've even gone and changed some of the terms. Not to mention that we can't use any of our own cards. All the money is spent. I'm sure that this is all part of a fresh start to help draw new players, but for the people that were playing before, it's harsh. Since there seems to be a lot of confusion with the new changes, I thought I'd try summing up the terms. Hopefully this will help the new players too. Deck. A group of cards made of specified numbers. Entering this deck into the battle arena will let you fight with it in card battle. Single account can hold up to 3 decks. General card. The card that commands the deck. The winner of a card battle is decided by the results of the battle between general cards. Unit cards. The rank and file of Crimson Versus. They exist in order to add strength and ability. See below. See the general card. The results of the unit card battle have no direct effect on the winner of the card battle. Charisma. A stat held only by general cards. Primarily used only when constructing a deck. 3 unit cards. Chosen. Must have their cost, see below, be the same or less than the general card's charisma. Since this is pretty long, I'll rate the rest in the next response. Continue from the last response. Cost. A stat held only by unit cards. Unit cards you use in your deck must have their total cost be the same or less than the general card's charisma. Also, cost is used for attacking and defending during the unit card battle. It's easy to understand if you just think of cost as the unit card. AP, attack power for the unit card battle. Construction abilities, special abilities held only by the unit card. These abilities do not activate at all during unit card battle. Instead, they activate after the unit cards they belong to when your unit card battle before being dunked into the general card. Continue even more. Trinity, an elemental state held by all cards. Trinities fall into the following 3 types: assault, snap, or snipe shield. Trinities act a lot like rock, paper, scissors. Assault beats shield. Shield beats snipe. Snipe beats assault. And so on. Rarity, a stat held by all cards, displays the chances of acquiring the card. Rarity falls into the following four types: common, rare, super rare, ultra rare. Common is the one found most often. Ultra rare is the one found the least often. That should just about do it. Thanks for the summary, Sam. It sure made a lot of changes. I'll have to learn the new cards out a little later. First it was comas, now it's containment, and PC Corp's never had a loss for news. And whose kind of fantasy world was it to be trapped inside the world anyway? I can't believe this kind of tripe passes for news on it. Yeah, but looking back at all the other incidents, aren't they all things that you'd think could normally never happen? Maybe they're just putting on a big charade, lol, to help more players find out about CC Corp and sell lots of games. Even at the expense of their reputation and personality. Personally, I think that's even less than explanation. Wouldn't it make a lot more sense to have them all be rumors spread by competing companies jealous of the world's success? When I heard about this latest incident, I thought it sounded like fun. I wouldn't want to fall into a coma, but I love the idea of being trapped in a game. You could dive into your favorite game world, hunt all the monsters you want, and aim to be the game's new protagonist. So personally, instead of a fantasy world, I want to visit a dirty, grimy world where demons and stuff are always flying around. Here's the thing. If I was ever want to be inside of a video game, I would really like the ability to respawn. But unfortunately, in the situation they were in, if they died, that was it. That's it. That was their physical body inside of that game. And if they died, there was no respawning. Just imagine playing Minecraft and you couldn't respawn. I know just how you feel, Laura, personally. I prefer the traditional fantasy world myself, Laura. But I still can't believe this actually happened. I'm thinking it's just like CC Corp said, and that it was just some kind of subliminal thing written into the game's program. They said this is the news story too, but subliminal effects don't contain nearly the kind of hypnotic effects that many people believe. Scientists have been studying subliminal effects for years, but none of their experiences have proven anything except that they exist. It's true that there are software programs being sold that use subliminal thoughts for help functions. Their actual effects are sketchy at best. I think that we'd be better off considering the subliminal part of the story as just a lot of people is feeding us to scare us for time. Trapped inside the world, eh? So, were their minds and bodies stuck into their computers? Well, that's how they felt. I have to agree with Stella, this whole story sounds like some kind of cheap shot from a less successful competitor. I can somewhat accept the idea of having an online game puts you into a coma, but actually being sucked into the game world itself, lol, it sounds just like something a kid would come up with. Well, let's use another theory. So, Kite was the actual character that we were controlling in the last game, okay? nicknamed Triad in this one. So, is Kite trapped in the game and somehow his subconscious has completely left and now he acts like dead data, like a zombie? Gotta write this down. Looks like there's no one personally involved with this thing. Lost found the world's greatest mystery. Some rumors say that they are the legacy of the Twilight Epitaph. One rumor says they are the guilds to the key of Twilight. This land appears out of nowhere only to disappear again. Should we gather up all the rumor and information we know on this thread? I'll start things off with an example. Official name, All Grand's Cathedral, that which hides the heaven. Hidden, forbidden, holy ground. Official setting, the Holy Cathedral is in which the humans imprison the goddess Aurora. Rumor, if you come here at 12 o'clock a.m. in real life time, you can hear a young girl crying. Those who hear her crying respond to portals in this place. If you target and start the mark on the altar, you will be cursed and eventually real life itself will be made by trying. So that's the idea. What are the rumors you have? Official name, Arch Toilet Waterfall, Land of the Origin. This is an area word I don't think we have. Delta Hidden Forbidden Radiation. Official setting, the place where a young cleric summoned the gods and the humans fought the power of the shadow. Rumor, using a special item here will open up a new path that will let you enter the temple behind the waterfall. And we got a new one. We have this one. Official name, Moro Barrow Wall, the final gate. Area word, Delta, Hidden Forbidden Wall. Official setting, the giant gate which blocks the way to the heavens, protected by the god of the law. Rumor, bringing the key of the Twilight here will open the gate. The god of the world is on the other side of the gate. You will grant the wishes of those who bring him the key. Official name, Isle of Kings by Grasdale, Eternal Paradise. Area word, none. It is inside Makanu, but you can only get there for the party that celebrates a new arena emperor. Official setting, an artificial island created by the humans who fought and won against the gods. Contains a chapel that was built as a victory memorial. Rumor, players who have become arena champions can get a special emperor-only skill in CC Corp. I was a little afraid that this emulator was going to crash. Nice to meet you. I'm someone just trying to raise your level in the world. These two we encountered at the very beginning of the game. Before I go any further, these two we actually encountered at the very beginning of the game. That said, I remember being PK'd by these two when I was just starting out. Still, even when I been PK'd, I was more impressed with how pretty the graphics were rather than being upset at being killed. Is that strange? That image has burned itself into my brain so well it's probably never go away. And today, I'm working hard to surpass these two. I guess they kind of became role models for me somewhere along the line. Because of the bot? Well, this bot here is on Twitch. And my bot still doesn't work yet. We're still working on fixing it. I need to load it. I think I've become decently strong these days, and so I'd like to try fighting them again. But to tell you the truth, I have no idea what their names are. If anyone knows or has seen them around, I'd be grateful for any information you can pass on. That drawing captured the beauty of the world spectacularly. I could almost lose myself in it. These two are a pair of PKers that often go after beginning players. I believe the male blade Grandier is called Yonton, and the female edge punisher is called Asta. So your frustration turned into an admiration somewhere along the line. That's really nice. I hope you find them somewhere. From the day I first started the world, up until yesterday, the partners that stuck with me through thick and thin finally passed on. Of course, when I say partner, I mean my head sponsors the play. It was a phone Zero Goggle HMD that was always being advertised. If you're going to play the world, the fact that it was missing a few pixels on each side was all part of its charm. Now that I think about it, I realize it's been 7 years. Thanks, partner. The picture I posted here is the Harvest Cleric that was the last thing on my HMD ever showed me. He got burned into the display when it broke, and I haven't been able to get the image out of my head since. Which is why I shared it with you. I'll go buy a new HMD tomorrow. If it's been 7 years, then it must have been pretty big. The new ones today are really tiny. After all, it's now perfectly natural to go around wearing them outside. Of course, what with the kooky doll syndrome and stuff going around, better not to play online games too much. That would probably sound more convincing if I hadn't just become level 43 myself. I just made it to level 12 myself. An old-fashioned HMD, eh? Yeah, the new ones are so much better. I'd like to get a new tiny one myself, but they're just too expensive for me now. On a different note, that's a great drawing. It makes me want to ask you for the art lesson. That's an awesome drawing. It's so good it makes me wonder if I'm worthy to even be here. How on earth did you get that good at drawing? Please tell me. I'd also appreciate a lesson on color usage while you're at it. I guess doing it with a mouse wouldn't cut it anymore. How do you do? 7 years? The little models are really heavy, weren't they? The new ones are great. Just wish I had the new cash. That's so lucky that you were able to see the Harvest Cleric so clearly for the last scene. She's beautiful. It must be the new HMD. Whoa, they still sell HMD somewhere? Well, I see at the stores here are the amphibians. Hi there, call me Kazna. 7 years? That's an amazing HMD you had. I just started today myself, lol. I did have a bit of an accident getting set up though. Your art skills are amazing. Fantastic. I wish I could draw like that. Please consider being my teacher. Finally, please hurry up. Buy your new HMD and come back here soon. That's the cute hair Harvest Cleric. It's amazing that your HMD lasted for 7 years. Let's get personally attached to those. Personally attached to things that have been with me too. According to the nearby used goods store owner, they're no longer making HMD at all. displays have been getting lighter since they started making plastic ones a few years ago. But for some reason, they're still selling them at high prices. Still a shame. Science needs to hurry up and get on the ball. These days, it's the sun visors style that are popular. My younger sister has one, but she had to save her allowance for months to give it to the store. Just to get one too. Parents say they do what I was impressed with definitely too, but I'm more impressed with the drawing. I've been working part-time to afford one, but I finally picked one up. Man, scientific progress has been amazing. How we ever put up the monitors now. Personally, I would still go with monitors. I wouldn't want to have somebody have something strapped to my head. It just, not me. I would not have a computer strapped to my head. I think it's more or less because when you have something that close to your eyes, it really affects the brain. You have motion sickness and stuff like that. It puts a lot of stress on the eyes when you have something that close. That's why they say you should be at least more than 3 feet away from your monitor. Except for this monitor here, I'm not quite 3 feet away from it. I'm like 2. So this is bad for me to be this close to this monitor. But it is what it is. This is why we have the blue light turned off on the phone. And that one is there about 5 feet away from me. There were still more HMDs at my local electronics store. The difference between it and the new M2Ds are still night and day, but it's lighter than my old partner and has more endurance to boot. Much better battery power. She's a serious girl with no missing pixels. I totally thought they were. Besides, M2Ds look like they fall apart at the slightest mistake. Heck, I have a friend who broke his by falling asleep and having them slip off his face. Anyways, I'm off to continue my adventures in my brand new partner. Hello, I'm Alan, the steam gunner who never levels up because he always tries to find the. The other day I looked at the graphics in my computer like I always do, and suddenly the player character in an amazing costume comes bouncing into my sight. He looks like a character that has taken everything great from the super sexy costume from the past and put them all into her character design. I was so overcome by the sudden shock and volume that I actually got a nosebleed. My controller now has the bloodstain to show for it. Ah, wow! When I try to follow her to better study the graphics, I got spotted and chewed out, but it was worth it. Oh. You're too late. Pi has already been claimed by many times over. First me, second me, third me, 14th George's, 1,825th Julia's. 300 million pounds. I just took a look at the other thread. So she's called Pi, eh? And hey, what's with the low rate case? Not to mention you put George's way up there like it was nothing. But yeah, thanks for the light, Blue Eyes. Sorry about that, Julia's. There's far more skin than cloth. 3 cheers for the R2. Her glasses fog up. Her glasses. Fog up her glasses. Then to get rid of the fog, she'll turn on the wipers for her glasses. They won't be fast enough. So she'll turn them too high. And then wipe button will become a self-destruct button. And it's easy to see who will win. I'll be sending you my information bill later. 500 billion worth. I'm down for 25th. Hey, there's no need to get depressed. There's no breaking when it comes to feelings. This character's so cool for a female. It's like she's so hot, but also so cool that she hits the sweet spot in my strike zone perfectly. Recently I saw her in Makanu Central District. I worked up all my courage and talked to her, but she shot me down with a cold, keep it short. I wonder if she's considered joining my guild, Soul Companion. Wouldn't care how many other guilds she was in. Shinobi! Hello, I'm Sue. I'm new here. I've been playing the world for a while now, but I just realizing something. All the Chim assassins I've been picking up till now, they only show up to take revenge for their Chim friends. When I thought of it that way, I couldn't find it in me to pick them anymore. Do any of you have something like that you never thought about until it suddenly hit you one day? Nope, I just keep kicking them. Ninjas! If there were a Chim assassin version of a King Chim, I bet it'd be pretty tough. Like it would be taking revenge for all the Chims. Somebody really likes pie. Remember the final Demon Palace tournament battle that Team Haseo won? I'm sure everyone's eyes were on Haseo but mine. Mine were on none other than the beautiful woman on the opposing team, too. She may not have taken away the title, but she did take away my heart. I can only pray that my love makes its way to her heart intact. Too late, I called him. Damn. I suppose trials and tribulations are avoidable in true love, but I'm not giving up that easily. I also fell hard for Madam Pie. I won't give up either. You're too late. First me, second me, third me, 25th Julius. George's fell down. 20,564th George's. You big meanie! You only got where you are by mixing up with PKers. Come on, raise my level a bit. George's. I may have helped some out, but I've never been helped by any of them. I'll switch your ranking with Julius. Oh, really? Didn't a certain PKer save you from being beaten to a pulp by some PKer? You know, right before you gave him an item and begged him to keep it a secret? Ain't ridiculous. That must have been a mistake. I don't mind being called such things myself, but some other guys would probably take them as part. They say that when you look down on others, you also look down on yourself. Be careful as to what you say from now on. I was here before any of you. Do your homework and go to sleep already. Okay, good night, Bee. That's Atuli. Pie is great, but I also like Atuli. A while ago, I saw her with a little look on her face, just like in the picture. Maybe I should have taken the chance to talk to her. I'd rather talk to you myself. You're really good. My rating's surprisingly high, at least. That's what I thought before you switched it. That's a fantastic fictional battle. Something I encountered. After a nasty virus, my computer's gone. I tried to repair it, but everything's been reformatted. It's very depressing. Of course, this goes without saying, but as a result, I can't use the world character anymore. So since there was nothing to do, nothing to be done, I made a second character, boxing name, Kohaku. Be nice, okay? Oh, and please watch out for the viruses yourself. I'm sorry to hear about your computer, but since you were able to come back, and we know you weren't taken out by the entertainment scare. Just kidding. Tell you what, why don't we meet up at the arena too? Now that I look closely, it seems to the singer. It's not my usual policy to initially fight against people, but for some reason I feel like I can. Fight against you, no problem. Maybe because you know you look very She looks pretty strong. Her speed could be quite a problem. Nagmon. Well, I did feel like I was going to faint when my computer stopped responding low. Fortunately, I was able to put myself together. Oh, the arena, eh? I was just thinking that I wanted to try that. I'll get some friends together and challenge it. Then I'll show you just how manly it can be. She looks like a woman who acts like a man. Just so you know, I'm quite confident in my speed. I'm especially good at repeatedly jumping from side to side. Wait, that doesn't sound right, though. Actually, again. Hello, this is my first post to a talk. I just came back from the recent decrease of mine. I was there as one of their staff, but I'm afraid I got nervous with some of the things. I made a lot of trouble for my fellow staff. First day I was from the second team. I was able to finish up the summer. Hopefully, thanks a ton for your help. Good work on the seminar. And wow, is that me? Thank you so much for your beautiful portrayal. Not at all. I should be thanking you. I was only able to do my best because you were there doing the same. I truly appreciate it. Let's do our best on the next seminar too. One must be strong to live at all. You'll soon be offered a very expensive base or something. Seminar? I couldn't handle being forced to do something like that in a game. That's scarier than who cares. One day I was involved to attend, or invited to attend, one of those by no less than 10 leagues in the air. It's not a bad picture. It just looks like crayon. But it's Oban and Haseo. I tried drawing Oban and Haseo in the guild I admire. Twilight the King. These two are just too cool. I was shocked when I heard that the guild had been disbanded. But lately I see Haseo around Makanu a lot. I think I'm going to work up my courage and talk to him the next time I see him. Colored pencils? I haven't seen analog coloring in a long time. If you start PKing a lot, you'll probably meet Haseo, whether you want to or not. Don't you think? I remember how nervous I felt the first time I talked to someone I admired. Good luck, Rainbow Rico. You know, I saw a person on the right just the other day. I I saw him in town though. Hey, that's a little bit better. It's not Acme. The Twilight Brigade. I remember them. I used to look up to them too. Obon and Shino, who both loved illustration. They were so mysterious and cool. Hello. Every time I see one of the Biwa's pictures, I always think the same thing. Beautiful, of course. Obon and Shino are beautiful too. Especially Shino. She's so hot. Oh man, my nose won't stop bleeding. Oh no, more bloodshed. This is rated T for teens, everybody. Rainbow Rurico. Part of me is moved and part of me is disturbed. I'm all scared thinking that Kim is going to start stabbing things. BY, your drawing is beautiful. Shino's smile feels like it's shooting straight through my heart. Hello. Does anyone here have monsters that always give them a hard time? For me, it's always they're brutes, but they are pretty. They're not that hard to defeat once you got the levels mastered. Not only are they really strong, they even heal themselves. I struggle every day to find some way of beating them. If anyone here has some monsters they find difficult or better ways of defeating them, please let me know for future reference. You gotta have a party to defeat Holy Eaters. You don't want to try to attack them by themselves. Attack from behind. Play dead, sorry. Poison them, sorry again. Fight them head on, there's no other way. I guess my only chance is to get stronger. Guess it's time to start building up some XP. Beast Hunter K, Blue Eyed Samurai, SR, thank you for your responses. You kicked me. The eyes are a little scary, but hello. Today I read a manga that my mother used to read a long time ago. It was quite an eye-opener. I think a Chim Chim with a human face would be very, very cute. I think it would be very, very scary. Wow, it's a lady Chim, lol. You've really impressed Johnson. This isn't related to the main post, but your mother is quite... Never mind. You scared me. Wow, I just got a crazy image in my head of a Chim Chim's face when they get that exclamation point over their head. 100 per day. I also love the Chims. I make sure to kick at least 100 of them every day. I like to kick some Chims whenever I have a bad day. Like when my wife is getting on my case again. Chim Team, I get the feeling that you're really like Chim. I also love the way they then, after you kick them, barbecue combo. The Kentucky Fried Chim. God, Chim Chims. It loves hearing the words barbecue lunch. What do you all think? I like how you have it so that he likes the sound of barbecue lunch instead of the actual lunch. So good stuff. Keep them up. Mr. Johnson, who loves Chim Chim. I hear they have sweets like this out now. Sadly, I do not know where you can get them. Somebody go to the store and go get some Minecraft gummies. looks good. The candy looks like it rot. That looks yummy. You must prefer snacks to meals. How did you know? Wonderful. It's a candy that'll have kids crying. Alright, community push. Alright, so as I said that there are okay. So these are anime. Alright, these are the anime episodes. I cannot play those on stream. Just so you know, these cannot be played on stream. I may play them. Actually, these are the episodes. This is like the preview for the game.
Rated RP to T.
Okay. So these two we could probably watch on stream because I can't really watch them. I can't really watch them. There is a new tab featuring for switching between buys. Use the directional button. So left and left. Stick left or right. So yes. I didn't get them. We could probably watch those in the Discord server because I cannot play those. Crimson Versus is an automatic card game. Create a deck register for the battle arena. Battles will be conducted automatically within the player deck. Battling next with cards with 2 senses built on the deck. Win matches to become the first player on the deck. You got the following cards. 2 cards have already been set by this. We have a Blade, Market Destruction, Aaron, Aseo, Maxwell, Subaru, Order, Upheld, Silver Canard. You got a booster pack. Red Valiant 2. Taco Rappa, Papa, Bubba, Unleashing Blade. Well, Molly's was from the previous game. Young Girl's Path, Rose Letter. What was that? Try using your newly gained card to edit your deck. Choose Deck, Edit, and do the card name. Here you can choose which cards you would like to edit. You can maintain a total of 3 decks and choose any of the 3 to edit. Here you can choose which cards in your deck, which card types are mainly divided into general features. A usual deck is made up of 1 general feature. Each general has a charisma stat, which amounts to the maximum cost available to units. Always consider a card's ability and the charisma cost to make the strongest deck together. Here you can choose which cards you wish to add to the deck. If you wish to add more than 1 of the same cards, you must have enough of the cards in your possession. Each square button short functions to line up the cards in order of their cost. After editing your deck, try using it in a particular battle. Use practice battles to set up one of your decks against another. Verify your character. So we're going to practice battle. Practice battles allows you to battle 2 of your own decks. A battle will begin after choosing left side, right side deck. First choose the deck for the left side. Yep. Choose the deck for the right side after you choose. You have made your choice. The battle will begin for the left side. Practice battle participants are complete. Starting battle. So, it looks like Cat Punch is probably not going to be that strong. Looks like it's going to be fairly easy. This one I think is going to be because they're even, I'm taking the card on the right side. And it's out of 3. Okay, so the card on the left is actually the weaker card. The card on the right is actually stronger. So the card on the right may actually win that. Okay, let's see. now we have the two units. The card on the right is stronger than the card on the left. But he doesn't have enough HP compared to the card on the left. So, it really doesn't matter the HP number, because we're looking at strength here. Because the card on the right actually has two cards, so it's potentially going to look like the deck one is going to win. Which means he's going to end up dealing 5 HP damage to Acme. So, Acme evaded the attack, so it became a thing. Off, because he can only take 2. So, but Syllabus can take 5. This is why I say the card on the right is possibly going to be able to take the card on the left. So now he's up to 6. And he spent an HP to gain a 6 attack power, which is a lot. So Syllabus is not worried about losing his HP here. Haseo better worry about the damages that he's going to take, because Syllabus has got 6 attack power right now. Okay, now he's down to 17. 2 more hits, this game's over with. So, in this point, Haseo has none of his unit cards. He has nothing to support himself. While Syllabus still has his unit card that's going to help him. So he's taking 2 damage, which is really not helping him at all. So Haseo right now is at a point where he's going to end up losing. So he's going to spend an HP to get 1 attack power, which will put him up to 7. So he's going to take 7 off, which is going to leave Haseo with 10, if Haseo doesn't do it. So, it just gives you an idea of what Simpson Versus is like. This is basically like Pokemon, isn't it, Di? Nope. That's not it. So the attack is going to spend an HP to get an attack power, which goes up to 8. Which if he gets hit with this one, he's down to 2. Then it doesn't matter how many HP Syllabus has. going to spend an AP to gain an AP with that power. But since Hosea only has 2 left, this match is over with. Basically, that's how you're going to read the cards. It's basically just like Pokemon trading card game, right, Dai? So, you need to register the deck you will use to battle before you begin the battle. Please choose battle entry under versus registered deck. You need to register the deck. Prepare for battle are now complete. Please choose end and return to the deck. Battle will take place automatically every turn. Battle will take place either while playing the game. Return will take place after a while through the battle. So, we can always go back and look at it. Affection. Well, aren't you cute? Are you having fun giving me a hard time? It's so unfair. You're not nearly this nice. But don't go around hurting Adelaide's character. She's a lot more innocent than that. Time to go into the world.
Adelaide is waiting for us at the water fountain, down in the Alchemy district.
The waterfall that was referring to.
Haseo!
Adelaide.
Look! I mean, listen! I can speak normally again!
But what about your paralyzed hand?
Well, it's still there. But even so, the fact that I can speak is a big step forward. Look, I even bought a controller that I can use with one hand.
Are you sure you want to keep going with the world? I mean, aren't you scared? Come on. It's not like the world's going to go away, so why not just take some time off?
Of course I'm scared. I'm scared, but I'm not going to quit the world, ever. After all, I can tell. This isn't anything that a doctor can cure. If I don't don't do my best here, it'll never be healed.
There's nothing I can do for Adderley, is there? So I have an avatar now. So what? Nothing's changed at all. First Shino, and then Adderley. I can't save anyone by myself.
And also, don't forget the fact that Sakaki is here. And... Haseo?
You're not feeling well, are you? If you have time in the game, you should rest up.
Oh. Okay. Well then.
I'm such an idiot. It's here in the world where Adderley seems to feel most at home. After all, this is where Sakaki is.
We're gonna log out. We're gonna take this. I don't know what to say. You really are confusing. I suppose I should say thanks. I don't have very good memories when it comes to flowers, since the only time I buy them is when I go to the cemetery. Come to Raven's at home. Big message!
Well, guess I'll go to Raven's at home for now.
Sorry about that. My boss came by and stepped on me. And I hit the send button by accident and I tried to hide my cell phone. Anyways, as I was saying, Adelaide's condition didn't feel particularly even after we got back. In that case, there's only one thing we can do. Get back Adelaide's epitaph from the item. That's our only chance. I bet Yada's investigating its whereabouts right now. I plan to go ask him about it once I'm done with this job. You'll come along too, right? Then let's meet up in front of Raven's at home. Oh, P.S. It seems like Adelaide still needs to process all this new stuff. Not surprising. Thing, what's happened and all. Be nice to her. If you see her, okay?
It looks like Adderley wrote Kun an awfully detailed email. I guess she really is putting some distance between us after the whole Sakaki thing.
How are you? Is everything alright? Now that you're back, I'm doing fine. As if I never left. Being trapped in the world just seems like a bad dream. You got an email from Meadows, right? I got one too. Which is why I'm writing you this from at my part-time job. I have to be real careful to get spotted by my boss. Otherwise, he'll cut my paycheck on the spot. It's not too easy. Apparently, she went to the hospital with her mother. Now they think to see my... She's got symptoms of Down syndrome in her hand. So, there's paralysis in her hand. I just hope that the results of her other tests have good news. He also said that Yada told her all about Ida and Steel, but frankly, I don't think there was any need to tell her now. But seriously, what on earth could he be thinking? Even after we got back from the Yada. Yep, he pressed the same button too earlier. Princeton versus apparently we went up 3 raids.
Crimson versus!
Since last time 8 battles have been played. 3 wins, 5 losses. As a result, your grade is now 500. Or 498 is your turn rate. Once battle results have been posted, and you can use logs to see what happened during the battle. Reading your log will let you see how you need to edit your deck in order to win. Use log under the versus menu. This screen lets you view the log for the last 20 battles. See the log, here's the view, that's that stuff. Here you can see your win-loss record and what that use this information to put together a new win. Opponents, players that can trade trends. For example, the strength affinities are the trends. Opponents that will have many strengths. Putting together a deck with affinity that is well suited to defeat the opponent's affinity set will make it quickly usable in battle. We have an attack power of 18, we can wipe around. Nope, we lost. Okay, so that backfired on us. So we have probably one Another fight with that part remains to be made. And it doesn't matter. change their cards. We'll see if we're gonna win some more battles. Maybe we won't lose so much. How I did it, I did the lowest on top, and I did the highest at the bottom. Because
Let's go to Raven's at home.
if you think about it, you want to put your lowest cards on top. And many other people are probably going to do the same thing, put their lowest on top. So we have to speak the tune before we interact. Before we talk to the other.
Nothing happened? After all that, you're telling me that nothing happened? How the hell can that be?
Yet it is a fact that nothing happened. What the real world saw was practically nothing. The time we spent in the IDA server was only a few minutes in the real world. As far as everyone is concerned, the whole thing was nothing more than some network trouble.
But there were real-life players losing consciousness during that time.
Look at the response in the news reports and forums. No one, except for those directly involved in the incident, believe that it is even possible, let alone true.
So you're saying we should just let it go? Oh yeah, that's rich.
Sail, watch your tongue.
Shut up! Just how important is this guy anyway? He's always acting all wise and knowledgeable, but he never does anything useful when it counts. And on top of that, he tried to use all of us as his own personal laboratory guinea pigs. Disgusting. There's nothing special about him. He's just a coward.
The anger that you are displaying stems from Atalee's player, right? There is no need to worry. I'm well aware of her unfortunate symptoms.
Oh, really? Well, good for you. So now what are you gonna do about it? Please enlighten me. What's the great and mighty Master Yada going to do? Any ideas, huh?
We are currently tracing the problematic Ida. As long as we can retrieve her epitaph from Ida, her symptoms should heal completely. So, do you have a problem with that?
A problem? You bet I do. I'm sick of this, Yada. Make an announcement about Ida and what just happened, and shut down the server! I mean, the CC Corp executives will listen to you if you talk to them, won't they? At this rate, there'll only be more and more victims. Yada!
You wish us to make this information public without plans to solve the underlying problem? Are you aware there is a high probability that the panic on the IDA server would be repeated in the real world if we did what you propose?
Hey, Yada. If you shut down the server, Epitaph users wouldn't be able to access the world either, right?
Of course.
In that case, I'm completely against shutting it down. Why? Because I haven't settled my score with him.
Him?
Tri-Edge. That bastard is still around here.
Haseo, are you still thinking only about yourself? After everything Adeli's been through?
Myself? Hardly. The only one I'm thinking about is Shino. If it'll bring Shino back, I'll...
Enough! I see how it is. I'm sorry, but I can't stay with you all any longer. I won't. I can't.
Coon!
Leave him be.
But...
He'll come back, you'll see.
You think so? I think he's pissed for real.
He will have no choice but to come back. Once he calms down, he will understand that no matter how much he dislikes it, this is the only place with all the answers. Never mind him. There is something I'd like to ask you.
Huh?
Did you find anything of use in the IDA server's operation folder?
What's this? O-Von 01. Ovan? Can't remember.
If we were to shut down the world, not only would we lose the means to cure Atali of her affliction, but we would also lose forever the means to restore consciousness to the lost ones, to Shino.
Don't worry about it. As long as you keep your promise to me, I'll be happy to cooperate with you. However, don't you dare utter Shino's name with that forked tongue of yours again! Even now, Shino's unable to return to the real world.
Master Yada, are you sure that it's wise to continue operating the world as you've been? Rather than conducting investigations of regular players, perhaps we should gather specialists on a closed server.
Hi,
Yes?
do you know where Ida's interest currently lies?
No.
People. The reason that Ida is staying in the world is because there are so many things of interest present within it. If we shut down the server, Ida will cease to remain in the world, and will likely move its interest elsewhere. As to what that chain of events would bring about, both in the world and beyond, even I cannot begin to imagine. We at GU must prevent the damage created by Ida from spreading. At the same time, we will gather Epitaph users and gain the power to confront it. That is our highest priority now.
Right.
Then go and do what you must. I await good results.
Yes, Master Yada.
Yes. Project GU is progressing quite smoothly. Errors in our predictions are minor. There is no cause for concern.
Oh? That is all well and good. But some of our superiors have concerns about your method of operation. Fulfill your duties without any unnecessary thinking.
You may think that we can't trust Yada. At this point, we don't have a choice but to trust Yada. Oh, Gaspar's taking nonsense. Don't listen to reason. Please come to the heart attack.
Syllabus doesn't know about what happened with the Ida server. I guess I should pay him a visit. Let's go to Kennard's at-home.
Hey, Haseo, you gotta help me out. Syllabus said he won't believe me at all.
Now, Gaspard. No matter how much fun the world may be, games and reality are totally separate things.
These guys don't need to know about Ida, or avatars for that matter. Yeah, Gaspard. How could something like that happen?
Haseo? But you were there too, weren't you? Huh? That's weird. I mean, that's really weird. Was I just dreaming or something?
What's the mail? We're gonna do a lot of going back and forth here. Thoughts available for. It seems that we both managed to return to the real world. Ordinarily, this would call for a celebration, but apparently you don't feel like celebrating. If you lost your way, I would be happy to talk goodbye. Come to the Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. I am sure that what happened to Tuna, what happened to Adelaide is not just. If you truly wish to help, I plan to give you all the help I can. I will be waiting for you in the Holy Ground.
Ovan. How did he know about Adelaide?
I guess you're... Alright, let's take a look at
Crimson versus!
since last time 12 battles have been played. 5 wins, 7. As a result, your grade is now 497 to 497. Attack is changed. Red die is untapped. Other cards. Burn and exchange. Capella. So we don't want one. Just to be fair, the change in ways of trying to turn assembling cards in a single horizon will produce a line. Lines complete give you a new card with you do not make any lines. So, we're going to stick with this combination right now and see where we go from here. So, we have 8 wins and 12 losses. It's fine. This is running to 50%. So, I'm going to end here. We're going to leave it the way it is. I want to see what more cards we get. If we complete a line, because we do have one line that we have almost completed. So we have to go to the Holy Cathedral.
Ovan summoned me. I'm to go to Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground by myself.
Hello, Haseo. You have rather a serious look about you.
What is it you want? Oh, Vaughn, that excuse about wanting to help is so lame it wouldn't even pass for third-grade theater.
It's tough to have your sincerity rejected. You're like a younger brother to me, so I couldn't leave you to fend for yourself.
Ha! You're the one who abandoned the Twilight Brigade. And by the way, where do you get off calling me your brother? Who do you think you are?
Well now, that's a surprise. Do you think that I disappeared for no reason, Haseo?
Yeah? Well, who cares about the reason? All that matters is that you abandoned us. That's enough.
I'm afraid that is an undeniable truth. However, at the same time, it is also only one of several truths. Do you not wish to finally know the truth?
The truth?
Yes. The reason that Shino fell into a coma, Tri-Edge's identity, and the secrets of the epitaphs? Once investigated, they all lead to a single entity. Do you know what that is?
Ida.
Exactly. It all begins with Ida. Pursue Ida. Everything from how to save Shino to how to help Adelaide can be found with Ida.
Hey, just how much do you know anyway? What do you know about Adelaide? You know what? You always know too damn much.
Trust me, I don't know everything there is to know either. Haseo, listen. Epitaphs call Ida, and Ida calls epitaphs.
Epitaphs call Ida?
Yes, but only a small piece of the truth will appear in front of a single epitaph. If you wish to know the entire truth, you will need to gather the 8 phases of Morgana.
8 phases?
Yes, in other words, the first phase, the terror of death, Skaith. The second phase, the mirage of deceit, Innis. The third phase, the propagation, Magus. The fourth phase, the prophet, Fidhel. The fifth phase, the machinator, Gore. The sixth phase, the temptress, Maha. The seventh phase, the avenger, Tarvos. And the 8th and final phase, the rebirth, Korbanik. These 8 epitaphs are known as the 8 phases of Morgana.
So basically, if I gather all of them, Ida will just appear?
Yes. Furthermore, your nemesis Tri-Edge and the epitaphs will likely appear. Do you see the path?
Wait! Hey, why did you tell me these things anyway?
Is atonement not a good enough reason for you?
Don't give me that! Do you think I'm really stupid enough to swallow that story? The 8 phases of Morgana? Both Shino and Adelaide will be saved if I gather them? I'm Skaith. Pi is Tarvos. Kun is Magus. Endrance is Maha. Then there's Adelie. So 3 left. Fine. I'll go along with your story for the time being, Ovan. But I won't forget. How could you? You abandoned us!
Haseo, did you see the Demon Palace Emperor Bonas's email yet? Looks like we can move to Dodana's at home for intermediate level guild. I can't believe it. Gaspar and I are about to check out the new at home. Would you like to come along? Come on, let's celebrate it together. It's the first time for the both of us to go to Dodana, so we're really excited. Oh yeah, Dodana has a quest shop too. I can't wait to see what kind of quest it has. The new at home is way in the back of Dodana, so be careful not to get lost, okay? We'll be waiting for you there. Immediate guild? It's in Dodana? Might as well check it out. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. We have registered your victory at the Demon Palace tournament and are proud to present you with the following honor. Use of Dodona's Intermediate Level Guild at Dodona's Intermediate Level Guild at home is in Dodona's home street in the far back. Furthermore, please note that you can no longer use your Makanu beginner level guild at home. First, please visit your new at home and speak to the admin and see. If you're not sure why you received this email, please contact our customer center. Apologize for you. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. Maintenance on the bike house and bike garage is not complete. We deeply apologize for any contingencies they have caused. From now on, you can purchase bike parts at the Makanu bike house and junk shop and use them at the bike garden in your guild to tune up your bike. Please enjoy this service. If you're not sure why you received this email, please contact our customer center. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. Your character fulfilled the necessary conditions and has been granted access to Dodona. From now on, you will be able to transport to Dodona from the Chaos Gates Town Warp menu. We hope you enjoy this world of adventure. If you're not sure why you received this email, please contact our customer center. We apologize for the inconvenience. To acquire them until the last. I won't ask how to acquire them. Thank you in advance and off. Glad to see you got a hold of it with no problem. Congratulations. As for acquiring a cloudy steel, all you need to do is go to level 54, light element field, and keep the boss. Area words are as follows. Blaze, multiple, buttercup. Forgot what that symbol is. The next one is similar. All you need to do is go to level 63, level light element field, and defeat the boss. There are two where you were social seasons plus. So we got three of the words in here. Thank you yet again, Andy. I'll go look for them right away. If I ever need anything else, I'll be sure to ask. So we've got new areas that we can actually take a look at. Intermediate guild is in Ildana. Check it out. When warping from your current town to another town, please choose town to warp.
I should go over to Kennard's at-home and file the update for the guild. I should be set with no problems if I just talk to the grunty in the hall. These towns are actually bigger than the ones in the first game. Whoa! That's awesome!
Yes! Your guild renewal has been completed! Now even a giant nose hair like yourself can use this grand facility to its fullest. Oink! Be grateful. Oink!
Punk. Man, he really pisses me off.
Congratulations! Kennard's finally escaped being an entry-level guild.
It's almost so grand, I can't relax because I'm so excited.
The alchemy factory. This hallway leads to the alchemy factory. This is the weapon. Intermediate. Alchemy factory can also alchemize summer. Bike factory is not. This hallway leads to the bike factory. Here you can change your bike parts and perform. You get a greeting card as a bonus for the
Oh, that's right. Hey, Haseo, let's go to the quest shop.
Come on, let's go!
Donald quest shop is in the center. Very stressful to get this $47 on 48. So this is their what? We're going to probably run into Mecha Grunty. That guy missing Mecha Grunty. I'm Dr. Pell. I work daily to further improve our team-based technology. My goal is to create a perfect, visible, sterile robot. My own two heads. Recently managed to complete prototype, brain, and claw.
Wonderful.
During their test run, both of them have preserved their life. It was a great failure, however. The computers inside the electronic frame contain all my data. If I do not collect them, I will be able to progress in the future. Thus, I would like the three of you to get back memory from their computer. I sent Mecha Grunty to Fallen, so I know their exact area. Once you find Rain and Cloud, I would like you to send them back. Once you do, their function will stop. You will be able to remove the memory map. Warn, Rain and Cloud are advanced fighting that work best together. A single oversight on your part would end up costing you.
Take this.
Before I will do the home device, okay? These are items that releasing the power for those. If you set them so as surrounding prototype, you'll be able to lower their stress. One of these alone will be quite efficient. Using all three has been proven to have three effects. One will set them on if they're not set higher than the prototype peak, they will not feel the full effect of the Skull Hill will be quite efficient. Unless, about the method I mentioned earlier, I have a further. After it about the prototype form. After got lost, or perhaps the prototype stopped. I don't know what to say. So I would like you to search Dr. Grunty. Then I wish you good luck. Okay. So we're looking for Dr. Grunty as well. And most likely Dr. Grunty is going to actually be this area. Don't worry, we'll go back to the other ones and grind for those areas too.
So that's Rain and Cloud. We just have to take them out. If we plant some ohm devices in the hills, we should be able to weaken them considerably.
They both look pretty strong. Let's fight them later, after we plant all the ohm devices.
First, we need to go find the hills.
Here goes. I'll crush you. Here it comes.
Okay, I'll do what I can.
That was a good battle.
We lowered the defense.
All right, that takes care of the first one.
Next up is Beta and Gamma.
We've got the first one set up.
You're open.
I guess we won.
First strike.
Let's keep it up.
I'm getting nervous.
Here it comes.
Okay, I'll do what I can.
Maybe we'll run into Mecha Grunty. Guy misses Mecha Grunty.
What is this, a robot?
Yes, we encountered it before.
Gym sphere, please! Oink!
Sounds a little different.
My name is Mecha Grunty. I thank you for your kind assistance. Farewell. Oink, oink.
Something is falling. You don't need.
First strike! I'm getting nervous.
This is it!
Okay, I'll do what I can.
That was a good battle.
Lower the attack of raining fire.
There's the second one.
I wonder where the next hill is.
We got the second one set up. I guess we won! Victory is ours! Here it comes! Okay, I'll do what I can! That was a good battle! You're open! Razor's Armor pierce! We did it!
Lowered the mobility of rain and
Good. That's all of them.
Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. All finished.
Yay! Now we get to have a little bit of fun fighting the robots!
we go, guys. Let's do it! Here goes.
Yeah, we did it!
Well, that should do it. Now then, let's go collect the memory.
Phase 2 of the fight.
No.
Rain and Cloud join together to become Rain Cloud.
They just combined.
No way! I thought we defeated it!
What?
That's perfect. Bring it! Bring it on! That should take care of it. Sheesh.
Got Rain Cloud's memory. Now that its memory module is gone, Rain Cloud has stopped. That's clear. Go report to Carson. Let's go report. You handed over Rain Cloud's memory.
Whoa!
We're going on getting back the memory module. I will apply the lessons I learned from the rampage with both Rain and Cloud and the robot. By the way, what was Liquid Rain? What the go-to is my most weird, always solely in professions or its overconsumption of fridges and lack of protection. Do you three plan to stay in the city for a long time? I have a request I would like to make. My house is in Mockingbird Harbor. Please stop by whenever you like. Well then, farewell.
Well, I guess that's that. Good work, Haseo.
See you later!
Wait! Hold it! Serious? I said wait!
So, you're after that as well?
What are you saying? I just...
Well, I'm never gonna give that up. It's mine, you hear me? It's all mine!
Wait a minute. Isn't that Icolo's? Was he always like that?
No!
Hey! Hey, wait! Serious, wait up! Serious.
Hey,
You...
so what's with him?
You know this is all your fault. All of it! Every single bit of it!
My fault? What the hell is she talking about?
We're going to switch back to this one. I want to go to the Alchemy District, get that module from Mecha Grunty. Got a letter, a few letters that we need to look at. Oh wait, he said Harvard. Check the mail. Master Yada has reported that Ida signals were picked up during the Holy Palace title match.
An Ida signal at the title match? Could Sirius have something to do with her? Come to think of it, he and Alcade were fighting about something earlier. Maybe she'll know what's up. Guess I'll go look for Alcade.
Here I say, I think you see your location as a store. To inform you that you cannot participate in the campaign of the make characters possible Guild. I asked Death Grunty about it. He said that you can take on missions that uses the bike after you clear a certain class. Then if you get a good score in such mission, you'll receive rare bike parts with special ability. The more bike missions you complete, the more rare bike parts you get. So you can keep making your bike better and better. So if you're not satisfied with your bike as it is now, you can go to the quest shop and look for a quest that looks related to bikes. Alright, we got one of these. Who are we giving it to? We can't give it to Pie or Gaspar. We're gonna give it to Coon. Okay, let's give it to Coon. Sakubo! Okay. Just all I can say is about the server bot is the server's probably all mixed. I don't know if it's global or it's just my end. Probably just my end. Because they would have posted on their Discord server. It would be a global. But anyway, tomorrow I gotta go get my prescription. So I don't know how long we're going to deal with RPG Maker tonight. But it looks like it's going to be just mostly the event process. So Guy, do you trust Phoenix to do any event processing? Probably not. If you don't trust him, you can always tell him that today he doesn't have to come in. Okay? So tomorrow we're going to be working on going to be doing Castlevania Curse of Darkness, and Friday is what, Di? Right, 6. Then Amy's going to take over on the weekend with Breath of the Wild and Resident Evil. Or not Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Well, it's one of those Zelda. The episodes for Roots, they're about 22 minutes long. So that's 44 minutes. If you are interested in watching them, I will set them up. I don't have the emulator set down right now, but I can have them set up and they will play in the background. Just that if you're going to work with RPG Maker, you'll have to make the screen a little bit smaller. Unless you want to say, let's see, call today a break, watch a couple of Roots episode, and then continue with RPG Maker tomorrow night, because I have to get things ready so I can get up early, so I can get my medication. Your choice. So you want to do that today, Di? Because I have to get up tomorrow to go get my prescription. You want to hold off on the event process until tomorrow? Then I can just play the 2 Roots episodes in the Discord stream. Okay, we'll do that. Then we'll continue on. Just tell Phoenix that today we decided not to work on RPG Maker today. If he wants to come in and watch Hack Roots, there will be 2 episodes of it because I can't do them on stream. You can come in and watch them if you want. That means tomorrow will be event process. No map making. This is going to be it for me for tonight, guys. You all have a wonderful day. Take care.